Hey everybody, welcome back to Hard West. We've got a moving battle here. If we can, we try and kill them all within 2 rounds. And that looks like it might be a bit of a challenge.
Like always.
Laughing Deer, he can melee stuff. He can. But, who knows? He also, we gave him that gun, so he might be capable of some other stuff, too. Now, a couple of things. Can't use Wild Run, so that's a bit of a bummer. These little tracks that you see here, the way that it was presented was saying that we probably want to stay off of these, but also they could provide cover. Oh, that's neat. Oh, okay. Hold on a sec. So I'm not, I guess maybe that's cover, like, upcoming, so we want to stay beside them? I'm not sure, but maybe staying off of those for now would be ideal.
Yes. Ready when you
How are we going to start this? Oh, I also can't use, we can't use any of our special skills. Oh, interesting. All right. So what's the strategy then? I need to, like, weaken a whole bunch and then go in to kind of clean up wherever I can. Clylish is really far back, so she's not going to be able to do a whole lot at all right now. But I'll move her up 1. Everybody has a reduced chance to hit because we're on horses. That's kind of cool. 0 chance to hit. That's fun. Okay, well, this is not looking awesome because she's totally useless for this whole round. So maybe we just push her in and then go heads down, right? Maybe the real challenge here is that we burn around to kind of set up and get into really strong positions. I'm thinking we probably want to get a little closer. I got a 75% chance there, I saw.
If the devil really wanted me, there are a lot of easier ways he could have had me.
And if he lands this, we got Bravado. But then I don't have the rifle. Okay, so let's find this lane, I guess, is clear. I'm just looking for where my best options are. All options only give me a target of on that one guy, as far as I can see.
Just point.
And then Laughing Deer. Laughing Deer has some shots, though. Oh, yeah, he does. So what's the best way for us to do this, though? I really feel like I need to get him in here to, like, clean up kills once we start weakening them. Very interesting. How should we open? I think it's best for me to go heads down with her. If this 75 lands, then we're laughing. Okay, that was great. Wait, what? Oh, that was theirs. Oh, that was so cool. That was really neat. Okay, so now, hold on. Now I can move up. Do I have any other 5s, though? I got a 5 way over there, so I can't really worry about that yet. And then I got 75% chances on these guys. Man, how am I going to ever do this in 2 turns? That's going to be very challenging, dude. Okay, so Flynn, I guess we take this shot. Takes him down to 10. And then everyone's at 10 except for this guy. And then I've got Laughing Deer, where I could punch here, have 1 left over. So I can deal 8 to him regardless. of if I take a shot or if I do regular attacks. It's better for me to run up and do regular attacks because then I'm in better position for the following rounds, I guess.
I ain't afraid of death. I've sent him a lot of business over the years.
Okay.
Bitter? Me? I'm fucking loving this.
The other thing is we could potentially get the kill with Flynn if we hit with Carter and then run in for a couple of attacks here and finish with Flynn because then we could move her up into a better position for the next round.
Easy.
Nice.
Yeah? You don't know about my reputation.
And we could crit. 15%'s not great. But anything up there is full action points, so
Done and done.
Let's go, buddy.
Set me loose.
Did not crit. Maybe I should have taken that shot. Interesting. So now, this shot's not guaranteed. It's only a 75. So, what I'm trying to decide is, do I take the 75, hoping that it lands, get the kill with Laughing Deer? Because then I could continue shooting. Whereas, if I get the kill with Flynn, I can then move up. I'll have another shot, yes, but it's not outstanding, right? So I'm not sure what's best here. My gut's telling me to take this. And yeah, and then we go with Laughing. Nice.
Ready, like always.
Cue this up. So he's gone, and we're bravado.
What's Jen short for? My fucking temper. That's
now,
what.
he's gaining the ability. Oh, can you not cross over here? Oh, interesting. I just realized that. It's a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, both of these are 2. If we crit one, that would be absolutely massive. Come on, baby. Oh, a straight up whiff?
You rob for the money. I do it for the fun.
I didn't even notice that wasn't 100%. All right, well, that whiff could hurt us. We're gonna go... I guess both of these are the same. So let's just do this.
$5 says I'll get him.
That's not great.
Stick him, boys. Let's get him.
Oh boy.
Die, pig.
Horseback riding. When mounted, the character can't use character skills. Notice that. Throwables. Got it. However, it gains speed bonus and resist burning and crippling, plus the chance to hit them is reduced by 25%. Yeah. Sure. That's good. We had read that in their skills. Now, Klylish does have this kill, which is fantastic.
Ready when you are.
Flynn. We've got a potential shotgun blast. Let's move up here.
Sorry, I forgot my broom.
Now that's interesting and good. That is good. That is good. What I'm thinking here is, oh, I'm basically getting free attacks here though. Okay, because I also need to kill this guy, right? I can't get to him. He needs to be shot.
Looking for trouble?
So that would be 5. This could be 5, but I could just move up and guarantee it. The question is, who do we give the bravado to, right? One of these two. I feel like maybe Flynn, because she's already closer to this middle section, to take shots over here. I also feel like maybe I move up here right now, take that 100% shot over there. Or maybe I do it as close to this as we can get.
Right.
Okay, so gone. Now, a couple of those passive skills where they get, like, extra damage and bravado, this is, like, when it would be nice, because we're just short of killing a bunch of them, right? But I do feel like I can figure out... I can figure my way out of here. It's just how are we going to do that?
Ready when you are.
Let's do this.
I wish she had the rifle, but Laughing Deer does have it. So we could just do 2 whacks there. He dies. Oh, I can actually do this in 1 attack as well. So that's great. Oh, wait. Are we targeting the right guy? Looks like we are, yeah. No, hold on. Are we? No, yeah. See, this would use 2. That's what I was... is what I would expect to see. So he would go down to 6.
Yeah.
Then...
Just point.
We've got the rifle over here. And I need to weaken him. If these guys are both at 6, she probably has a 100% chance to hit these guys. 100, 100, 100. So if he's down below 10, that's good. We could, yeah. Okay, so that part's cool. This is so stressful, because you only get 1 chance at making this happen. I think with Jin, this is only a 75%. That's rough. That's rough. Okay, I think I'm for sure going to move him up. Right? There's no downside for me there. Also, I just noticed I am on this death path. So I do have to watch for that.
You don't know about my reputation.
Unless we kill these guys and that doesn't matter.
I earned it.
Which is the goal. Okay.
Yeah.
So in order to pull this off, let's say I shot here with Jin and he lands it. Okay. Then he is killable from these guys.
Ready.
Can you actually hit way over there too? Absolutely. Okay, so he go down to 6. Then I could get the kill here at 100%. No, that's not a kill. Oh, she could get the kill here, right? We do 1 hit. Yeah, we would do 1 hit on the gunman with Laughing Deer. And then we come over here and do 1 hit on the gunman here to bring him down. Then Flynn kills this gunman. She gets the bonus. Comes over here, kills this one. Or attacks this one, and then Klalish can do it. It all comes down to this, really.
My fucking temper.
It all comes down to this. The 75% shot.
Looking for trouble?
As far as I can tell. As far as I can tell. I'm starting to think we should bring that old man back, because his 6 damage pistol solves a lot of problems. Okay, well that's good. Oh wait, is he dealing? Is Jin dealing? Why did I think he was going down to 6? Wait, why did I think he was going down to 6? Oh, because his attack was 4. I was overthinking that. Big time. Okay, so now that doesn't even matter. Because All of these guys can be killed. So then, realistically, I just need to take this shot here. Actually, I should move in to guarantee it. Oh, I can't, though. Damn. Okay. So, yeah, hold on. I think I overthought that. There's gonna be one. Now she can get this kill.
Ready to roll.
Now she got bravado. The problem is... Okay, I got that 25 luck, so that's perfect, too. Because I can still bring her up over here now. We take this shot.
I'll try.
Oh, she crit that. That was sick. Okay, well that solves some problems.
Ready, like always.
And then, laughing. I'm actually gonna move this manually.
Done and done. Set loose.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Demanding blood for blood gets us all closer to drowning in it. Here it comes.
That'll do. That was fun. I think I overthought that a little bit, but it's worth it to get the extra money, you know? I don't know if we need this harmonica. It's only a luck boost, but I guess it's better to have extra trinkets. We could always sell it. It's funny that we found that harmonica specifically with his name on it. I don't know, maybe he sells them. Maybe he's like maybe he's a brand ambassador. Okay, that's possible. Or maybe he just likes collecting harmonicas and engraves all of them. Sure. Dealt with the raiders and retrieved the goods they stolen from the Blackfish Village. Yes, we have. Okay. So, first things first. I really think we gotta bring our boy. Because that extra damage is so nice. And then I also feel like, maybe I give him this for the extra crit buff. She only has like the 1% chance here anyway. Let's give her that. I think almost everyone has a trinket. Let's give you some extra luck. That's fine. And everybody has consumables. Okay. So now we need to return to the fishing village. There's Kalakala over here. We gotta go to the spirit totem. And we need to talk to Lazarus at Zeke's. So a whole bunch of stuff to do. Let's return back here now. I'd like to try and get a camp in here to learn some of our backstories. Here's the stolen goods. Enjoy. And do I need healing? While we're here, the chief would like a word with us. Seems like they could really use our help. He promised a reward. What's the problem now? Some time ago, the elders sent an emissary to the nearby military camp. The emissary never returned, and the tribe wants to learn what happened. Yeah, we'll help, for sure. Can't promise anything, but we'll try our best. Camp he's speaking of is located nearby Kalakala. I know the way. All right, so that's going to take us out that way anyways. Let's set up camp here. And we learned a little bit about Bill's backstory. Let's talk to Flynn. Sometime I was wrestling with myself. There was something deeply wrong with me. I could feel it. Huh. I think there's something wrong with me. Wrong? What do you mean? I don't know. I feel strange, different. This thing Mammon did to me in Kestrel, it hurt like hell. Like someone was pulling the marrow out of my bones.
This Mammon, he spoke of souls, didn't he? I think whatever he wanted to do to us, especially what he did to you and Kestrel, well, I think he did just that.
You think he actually took my soul? There's no such thing.
You really are something else, Jen. You're so goddamn blind to everything that's not under your control that you can't see shit. Look behind you, asshole. You're casting no shadow.
Oh, for real? She stoked the fire, the flames grew brighter for a moment. I turned to look behind me and it took a moment before it hit me. She was right. There was nothing where my shadow should have been. As far as the fire was concerned, it was like I wasn't even there.
No one cares if you
Cool.
believe in a soul or not. The name doesn't matter. It's not just you. I feel strange too. I still have a shadow, but it's looking damn ragged. Whatever Mammon did to us in the ghost train, he hurt all of us. But you and Kestrel, you got the worst of it. When it comes to shadows, you lost it all.
I was rendered speechless. Let's ask about her past. So we've got 3 chapters for her.
What else you want to know, Jin? I already told you I was raised in an orphanage. I escaped that and I grew up on the streets of Mornwood till I joined up with the circus that came through town. That's where you and Kestrel found me. And that's it.
Go on, though.
I never knew my parents. The sisters at the orphanage told me that a lone man in tattered clothes and a haunted face left me on their doorstep. They say that was my father, and I have a feeling that wherever these powers of mine come from, they came to me through him. So, I'll find him one day, you know? When we're all done with this, I'll find him.
Her voice actor is phenomenal. Really, really good. What about chapter 2?
The orphanage was hell on earth. I swear, those nuns were worse than Mammon's demons. They used to beat up us kids, starve us, lock us up for days. When strange things, you know, started to happen around me, not a day went by when they didn't threaten to burn me as a witch. You want to know how I escaped the orphanage? I burned it straight to the goddamn ground.
Whoa.
I started a fire and ran off in all the chaos. I was barely a teen then, but I still hear the screams of those habit-wearing bitches. I hope some of the other kids got free too. But I don't regret that one damn bit.
Chapter 3 immediately.
Compared to the orphanage, Mornwood was heaven. On the streets of one of the biggest towns in the Hard West, I just blended right in. And I liked that. Whenever I got into trouble, I had my witchcraft to help me. No one could catch me. Just imagine what jobs and cons I managed to pull off. But folks started to figure it out, and soon the law was all too interested in me. They put up wanted posters everywhere, accusing me of witchcraft and dealing with the devil. Can you imagine? A crazed mob of people searched every nook and cranny of Mornwood to find me. And you'll never guess who helped me escape. A local priest of all people.
Huh.
Guess not all people of the faith are assholes after all.
That's cool, because you would think she would be, like, anti-traditional faith, right? Because they would be anti-witchcraft all the time, but hey, there we go. This system is really well implemented, where we have to develop the friendship to kind of learn everything about them. I'm having such a good time. Every episode there's like new stuff that we're learning, and I just think it's so cool. Okay, so I don't think we have anything new with Bill. Ask about his past. Oh, I do have chapter 3 with Bill. Okay, so let's do that, and then the next time we rest, we'll go through the other guys.
With Jacob in his book scared me straight for a bit. I lit out for parts unknown and kept my head down, working whatever jobs I could find. Took about 5 years of looking over my shoulder before I figured I was safe. At least the wanted posters with my face on them had all been taken down. I got braver again after that, and I got back into the swing of living. I drank, smoked, fucked, killed some, robbed some, but also saved some. And when I saw the chance, I hunted down Jacob and the Cardinals that stuck with him, and I wiped those abominations from the face of the earth.
I thought his revenge tale would kind of end with that, but now I'm very curious as to where that's gonna go. All right, we'll talk to these other two later. Take a rest and break. All right. I wonder if it would be nice if we got like a small heal Now, I can't get back to this area at all, can I? Because that shop had some stuff I'd want to buy, but no, we're totally blocked there. Let's check to see if the trading post adds anything. Okay, so they still want provisions or coal. No, nothing gets added. There is the Widowmaker I could buy to just buff everybody's pistols so we don't have the dirty copper anymore. Let's actually do it. And then, who do we give this to? So you've got the Widowmaker already. And I guess let's give it to her. And then do I need a 5th gun like this? I don't think so, right? Unless I want everybody to have a pistol, which is valid. It's valid. I just I like him having this rifle. I think that's pretty intense. Because he can dish out a ton of damage when he goes in for cleanup kills and then still give like 8. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then you have rifle damage, so I want to keep that with you. And you have pistol damage, so I want to keep that there. I'm debating whether or not I should sell this, is what I'm getting at. I can sell it for 20 bucks. And I can sell it at any time. So like, whatever. I'll just hold it for now. And then we'll sell it when necessary. But the first place that we had, or that we ran into, had a lot of stuff. Let's talk with, or let's find Lazarus. Clarlish led us to a messy office set up in a big room in the attic in the trading post barn. There we met a stern-looking, scarred man with a proud bearing. He offered us some chairs, though, and he grinned as we introduced ourselves.
So, interested in the ghost train, are you? We should definitely compare our notes. As for my name, I have many. For now, Lazarus should suffice. After all, even St. Peter used to be known as Simon before he met the Lord and was born anew.
Now, Lazarus, to me, is implying that he's come back from the dead. And he does have a pretty gnarly scar, blind in one eye, I presume. And it looks like he's a priest. He's referencing Peter and the Lord. So, who are you? You have the bearings of a man of faith. You'll learn all about me once we join forces, Jin Carter, though I'm not exactly fond of talking about my past. Yes, I used to be a preacher, now I'm God's wrath. I hunt down things which would pervert the balance between the natural and what's beyond. I wonder if he'll not get along with Flynn. I've seen strange things, Carter. One day I might share, but not today, not yet. What do you know? How can you help us? I know a lot, actually. See, me and my partner in crime, so to speak, a scientist by the name Solomon Delir. We're following the ghost train and its master for some time now. Oh yes, we do know about Mammon, this foul beast from the depths of hell, but tell me, how did you meet him? I sighed and told him our story. What's the point of hiding things if no one would believe you anyway? Flynn added some details too, but Laughing Deer remained silent the whole time. Bill added his piece, and after we were done, Lazarus poured us some cold whiskey as if to comfort us, and then he shared his plan with us, or Solomon's plan, it seemed. We want to get rid of this Mammon demon just as much as you and your posse. Solomon found a way to gather the spiritual power that fuels Mammon's tricks in his train. He came up with Siphon, a strange contraption. And we set up some of them here and there, wherever we thought the ghost train might pass by. Alas, we had no luck until now. You said whatever happened to you happened in the valley? Well, right before the avalanche, I've set up one such siphon in Boomtown. Now, if we could only get this siphon and bring it to Solomon, maybe he could come up with a way to kill Mammon. The only problem would be the avalanche blocking our way, and I heard that the expedition to clear it has trouble too. What do you think, Carter? Should we join forces and together bring the demon down? It's like, yeah. Well, it's a gamble, but I have a good feeling about this whole Solomon fellow. I would gladly join forces with death itself if that would give me a chance to gut Mammon. Glad to hear it, Carter. You won't regret it. Now let's go and talk to the foreman and lend them a hand if they need it. And leaving the trading post with our new ally, we noticed a small group of refugees gathered by a small fire, discussing something over with raised voices. Looked like they might need assistance. Let's talk with the refugees. ask about their
Couldn't help
troubles.
but overhear your conversation. Were you saying someone is lost?
That's right, sir. Our families fled all the way from Cala together, but as we were halfway, some of us decided to turn around, fearing they won't make the journey in those blizzards. Since the weather calmed down a bit, would you mind looking for them? We're worried sick. We'll pay. Yeah, of course. Where should we start? We could start by looking around the camp where we decide to split. It's near the bridge on the way from the trading post to Cala up north. So everything's kind of leading us to Cala right now. And what about talking to Zeke? Is there anything here? Yeah, sorry, no. Oh my god. Okay. Done. Now, I guess we continue this way. I'm just gonna slow down the
Shield your eyes so the snow don't
running a
blind
bit.
If I'd wanted to freeze my ass off, I'd have stayed in Chicago.
Ooh, Bergson's ranch might have some stuff to sell. Talk to Bergson, a big man taller than any of us. Trade his old trapper equipment for cash. What do you want? Let's small talk first. Anything you'd like to share about the region? We have wanted killers on the loose, aggressive natives prowling the land, and avalanches rendering the trains useless. At least the weather's changing again. Here's to hope that the crazy winter will finally pass. Alright. Ooh, what's this? Gunstock Club. Oh. So we can go day. We can affect days, so the character can't shoot and their field of vision shrinks. Broken rifle stock and a steel spike. Now, if we buy this, it's a straight buff to... We gotta look at what he's got, too. Oh, he's got transfusion. The swap thing. We need a pair, which we could get. That's fine. So this thing does 3. But the other one does 3. He's going to do 4 because he has the melee damage. But this will also daze enemies. I feel like that's a pretty solid buy. Rope. Good for scaling walls, tying knots, and hangings. Tatanka liver. Gives bloodlust. They gain a bonus, 25% bonus to their bullseye chance for 1 turn. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna buy the club. I'm gonna sell the gun. And I'm gonna buy the rope. And that's it. Okay. So now, my dude, you must be happy. You could take this. Now, what's your style here? If one of the posse members has fallen, Lazarus adds 10% to his bullseye. Meh. At the start of his turn, if half of the posse members have fallen, he adds 1 to his weapon damage. Okay. Purification. Replaces heads down with purification. Removes all negative statuses. Okay, but he can't go heads down. Transfusion obviously swaps HP and statuses. So if he's burning, we could swap that and apply burning to other people. We can also do that with other posse members. So, yeah, okay. So we could, like, if somebody's low health, we could heal, essentially. We could pair that with something like this trinket, where he gets healing off kills. Whenever he kills someone, he gains patching up status. We don't know what patching up status is. We've seen that a couple of times. +1 damage with handguns. So if we get 3 of a kind, then he gets Fiery Sermon, Transfusion. Oh, no, wait. Fiery Sermon's 2 pairs. My bad. But he gets Transfusion and Pistolero. So that's something we want to keep in mind. The card management could become a little bit problematic, but we'll see what we can do. Let's also just check if there's anything else. If he has at least 100 luck, he heals entirely but loses all luck. Ooh, that's neat. Character inflicts +1 damage while using shotguns. I'm trying to figure out if he's any melee based at all, and he's not. Might be good to have it as like an option though. If I don't need to sell this, I could carry this on someone. The reason I would consider selling it would be to buy the supplies and turn that in at the other place because they kind of need that. But we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see. Okay.
Oh, my lashes are freezing over.
Lone Stranger. Approach the Lone Stranger. What are you up to, partner? Stranger jumped, throwing his hands in the air, wore no weapons but the flimsy shovel. He managed to calm down a bit, but we had trouble relaxing looking at our posse. We can help each other if you promise not to rob me, sir. Yeah, I'm not gonna rob him. What's the problem? Last year I buried my family's savings here beside this rock, and now that I so desperately need them, I can't dig through the godforsaken ground. Help me and I'll pay you. Oh, look at this. We could use this. Because Bill is an ally, we can get Bill to do it. Huh, interesting. Let's try that and we save the pickaxe. What do you think, Bill? We need someone strong and exceptionally resilient, if you know what I mean. Do I look like a goddamn mining mule, Carter? You're lucky I like you, kid. Now hand me the shovel and move aside, pansies. Didn't take an hour. We managed to dig up a crate holding some cash and boring trinkets, as well as a pretty nice shotgun. Pooh! 75 bucks. It's not much. I'd rather prefer the gun, but a promise is a promise, right, Carter? Demand the shotgun. It's a sawed-off, so it's only 2 damage. It's only 2 damage. No. We'll take the 75 bucks and loyalty on Lazarus. My word means something. Good luck to you, sir. Next time, consider the bank. Nice. Alright, so I feel like this is going to lead us towards the spirit totem. We need to look for the native emissary at the military camp.
Wrap your fingers in.
So I think we're going to head back in this direction.
They freeze.
I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Yeah.
Alright. What's this? Refugee tracks. Okay, this is also important.
This is where the refugees split into 2 groups. Half of them pressed on to Zeke's trading post.
Okay.
The other half turned back to Kala Kala. Keep your eyes open. We need to find more tracks of the lost ones.
Okay, we can do that.
Cover your eyes. All this snow can
Ooh,
find you.
old silver mine. Shallow mine. Search it with a pickaxe. Hey, that's cool. That works. Let's do it. Gained pickaxe. It was an old shallow mine. Whatever silver people found here must have barely paid for the cost of the operation. The mine proved to be a waste of time apart from an old pickaxe that had nothing of value. Now, did we lose our pickaxe? Or do we have 2 now? Yeah, we got 2. Alright. That's fun. We can't research these, right? No. Refugee tracks. Corpses of elderly and children must have lost their way in the blizzard. Let's hope some kind, or at least some of them survive somewhere in the wild. We have to keep looking. Oh, hold up. Oh, hold up. There's so many things happening. We've got a lumber mill. Didn't notice any movement. Entered the main building. Came upon a massacre. I've seen this grisly sight during the war, but this was inhuman. The whole crew eviscerated, except one man. He was still alive, but wounded and half frozen. Treat the survivor. So what is this? If it's in green, I feel like we're gaining that. We would use bandages and whiskey for wonderful tonic, which I think is fine. Okay, so patching up. The character heals 4 HP at the beginning of the following turns. Oh, that's huge. That's really good. So this would heal 12 over the course of 3 turns. We used our dwindling supplies to stabilize him and warm him up. Thank you, thank you. I thought it was a goner. By Jove. It was terrifying. We heard a howl, an inhuman howl. Talking werewolves here? And then they were inside. Huge beasts, all claws and teeth. Just look what they did to my friends. I was hoping he was mad. The idea of such beasts prowling the snow-covered landscape chilled me worse than the wind. At least the grateful lad pointed us to some drugs hidden in the office. We left him, assured he'll be able to return to a family by himself. Yeah. Alright, so picking up these little things here and there, it's pretty beneficial. Like, we got to make sure that we kind of always have some stuff. Like having some bandages, having some whiskey, whatever. Just small little consumables that we can buy at the shops.
Oh, it's fucking cold.
We'll try and do. We have enough money to go back and get supplies, too. Remnants of a campfire probably belong to our missing refugees. Tracks lead towards the cave over there. What is that among the ash? Human femur, all charged? Some teeth marks? Okay, we're running into some problems. Hidden cave.
Where does the path lead?
Inspect the area. If any of the lost refugees ventured in here, they would have surely fallen down into it, tripping on the ice-covered rocks. Only a very skilled climber would be able to scale down there without a rope. So, if we were allied with Deer, then he could handle this, but we got rope, so let's do it. You can trust me, I know my knots. Who wants to go first? At the bottom of the rocky crevice, there was a single young man, alive but barely. He had frostbitten fingers and ears. Once we warmed him up, he woke, thanking us with a thin voice. For some reason, Laughing Deer seemed tense around the survivor.
It is obvious that he only survived because he ate the flesh of his fallen comrades. Such an act will surely make him turn into a Wendigo, a carnivorous demon.
I don't know about that, Deer.
Now. Save him and his family the agony.
This is not our decision, and we do not know if the curse would work on a settler. Let's bring him back to his people and deal with him there. Yeah. We're going to help him and gain loyalty with her. She's going to go up to 3. Claudius is right. We're hired to find him. Let's get him back to the family. Yes, excellent. Okay, so now we need to talk to the refugees there. There's the native emissary down this direction, it looks like. Approach the camp. Group of soldiers set up camp nearby.
Nothing like the army life, eh, boys?
Soldiers were wary as they saw us approach, but seemed to quickly understand that in their shape it would be unwise to antagonize us. In the end, they let us in as long as 2 of them accompanied us with rifles at the ready. Apparently, they answered to one Lieutenant Drake. Also, they mentioned a quartermaster who could use our help regarding his dwindling supplies. Let's talk to the quartermaster first. Enter the quartermaster's tent. We were welcomed by empty shelves and crates full of spoiled potatoes. Dwindling supplies. So they are looking for provisions. He would reward us for bringing him any provisions. Okay. So the Gunstock Club, that's the same. The machete, though, this impacts bleeding. Now that's interesting. The character loses 2 HP for every action they perform. Now, does an action include moving? I would say yes. I wonder if that's better than the dazing. The fact that they cannot shoot. The problem with the fact they cannot shoot is that they can probably still attack with melee. I'm not sure, but I'm not about to buy this. We're gonna at least try this out. Here's a nail bomb. So bleeding it doesn't operate the same as like fire. It's 2 HP on actions. I'm gonna buy, let's buy 2 of these just to have. And I'm gonna buy 1 stick of dynamite just to have. I think that's fine. Okay. So they would like provisions as well. Commander? Tall, serious, and somewhat melancholic man was Lieutenant Drake, but he had a spark of intelligence in his weary eyes, a rare thing among the brass. He offered us some thin coffee in his tent. What are you doing out here? Why are you here, Lieutenant? We're hunting a dangerous group of natives. They called themselves shadow dancers or something of that ilk, but when this cursed winter kept getting worse, we were forced to entrench ourselves here. Worst thing is that we lost most of our horses in those damn blizzards. We were hoping to buy at least a dozen from the local rancher, but cannot spare even 1 man to go and settle the deal. Do this for me and I'll make it worth your time. Yep, I'll do it. We'll look into that. Let's ask about the native village's emissary.
A group of friendly natives from the south sent one of their own to parley with you. Have you seen anyone like that?
We caught one, if that's what you're asking. He was observing our camp. You do understand our situation. We must be careful. Every native seen might be a shadow dance spy. You can go see him in the makeshift prison. My men roughed him up, but he's still in one piece. We'll let him go once we learn about the Shadow Dance's camp location. Okay, let's visit the jail. He was just a teenage boy. He sat in a flimsy cage guarded by 2 bored soldiers, his hands and feet tied. At least they fed the boy from time to time. Let's talk with the prisoner. Clalish spoke to the boy, and as soon as she mentioned his home, the boy's face brightened. He swore he knew nothing of the Shadow Dance. I see 2 options here. Either we free him ourselves using some trick, or we look for that Shadow Dancer's camp ourselves and trade the information for his life. Yeah. But because we're allied, Flynn can free him. Interesting. Like, I wonder if this could backfire. Let's get him out of
Remember
there.
that time I busted you out of the Mornwood prison, Jen? We'll do it the same way tonight. In and out before they notice anything.
I wish I could see Lieutenant Drake's face next morning when his men reported to him that his valuable prisoner was gone, with a lone, bound, and gagged soldier in his place. It'd be best to avoid the camp for some time, not like we have anything to do with the baffling escape, of course. The boy is free, and we are ready to return to Lalanette's village to report the happy ending. Okay. Horses for soldiers. Make a deal with the horse rancher.
Can you see anything?
Frozen lake. Approach the fisher's camp. Having a really good day. See? Get it? Fishing joke. The merry company welcomed us warily, but warmly. After a while, we were handed some rods and encouraged to try and catch something for ourselves. Yeah, let's join the fishing. We agreed and joined them, but Clalish was the only one who managed to catch anything. Just as she was pulling out another beautiful lake trout, one of the men slipped and fell in headfirst into the frigid water. Oh, see, if we had rope again. Or, so deer seems good at, like, rope activities, basically. We'll jump in, we'll take some damage, and we'll get provisions. For Christ's sakes, people. Thanks to our quick reaction, we managed to save the poor fool. His friends rewarded us with food and some booze. We left soon after. Okay, so we're going to take those provisions, and we're going to turn them in here and see what they give us.
Where did all this snow come from?
I'm just curious to see if this uncovers anything here.
Yeah.
Keller's farm.
We're lost, aren't we?
We're not lost. I know exactly where we're going.
Save your breath and your warmth, people.
Okay. Commander. Okay, that's not the one. Quartermaster, my bad. Let's give provisions and see what happens. Quartermaster was so moved by our generosity, he allowed us to pick merchandise from his special inventory. What is that? Chain gun rifle? 8 damage. The character gains minus 25% chance to hit when using this weapon. Thanks to the solution, the rifle gained higher rate of fire, but the complicated construction significantly reduced its accuracy. I'm a bit confused. Oh, I guess. Okay, so it's a 2-cost shot. It's still, even though it's a chain gun, I guess it's a single shot. But it's 8 damage for 2, but at a lower chance to hit. I wonder if, yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting, and I would love to have it. Desert Ranger, 6 damage trick shot. Sawed-off shotgun for 2. I'm not seeing why this is good. It's just not. Widowmaker. Okay. So, I would buy this, but it's a ways off. We're just going to have to come back at some point, right? That's all I can do. Should I buy this blue dynamite? Nah, let's hold. I need to look at our health. So 20, 22, 11, 14, 11, 12.
All right, let's look over there.
Let's spend the 20 bucks. Surgeon was busy. Many soldiers had frostbites. Everyone's healed. All right. So we definitely got to come back here at some point. That is outstanding. That is outstanding. I feel like since we're up here, we should go into Kalakala.
It's freezing out here.
Approach Kalakala. Felt a cold shiver going down my spine. This place is cursed. We had strong reasons to enter this cursed town. Flynn has to do her thing with the glowing tracks left by the ghost train.
According to the refugees, the ghost train passed right through the town. Be prepared for all kinds of bullshit.
What the hell does Mammon think he's doing with that ghost train? Running around, waking the dead? Ain't we earned our rest?
Alright. So posse skills to kill revenants. Finish the scenario before time runs out, and we get Tatanka liver. What happens if time runs out? Wouldn't we lose anyway? How does that work? Fight your way towards the townfolk's hideout. 10 of clubs. Okay. Now, let's think about this. Let's think about this. You currently only have the king, so we're not currently buffing you. I think pistol arrow just being base on him is really nice. Bill deals damage to every enemy in his line of sight. The damage increases by 1 for every 4 HP that he's lost. That's kind of neat. I wonder if it's percentage based, like if they have cover, or if it's just guaranteed damage. Could give him a pair. Let's swap with Old Man Bill.
Dead right. Get it.
I like that she gets the +1 damage on the rifle. Flynn with her swap ability is insane. And Laughing Deer, I really want to try out his new build. But having that transfusion could also be really neat. We have to unlock it, though, with a pair. But that's easy enough, right? And then he could use Pistolero if we get 3 of a kind. If we put 3 of a kind in, then he's getting transfusion as well. So, who's not coming along? These two. So we're not going to have 3 of a kind there. The only 3 of a kind is on our boy here, which is giving him the bullseye stacking and bullheaded, which bullheaded, in my opinion, not that important. And the pair here is giving stroke of luck, which, again, I don't think is that important. So what I'm going to do is let's get rid of these. We're going to give him this pair. So he's got Wild Run. Yeah, so that's cool. I can't give him 2 pairs to get Bullheaded. Or to get Natural Predator, unfortunately. And then here, Transfusion, I need a pair. If I get him 3 of a kind, he gets the extra handgun damage. So we're going to do that. I'm not really so worried about, like, what the actual benefits of the card are right now. Let's get his card back. And then Shadow Swap is obviously just on. Can't really give her that. So you have the pair. I would love this. We've seen that be pretty cool, but I just can't swing it because I really need him to have those 3 to use all of his skills. If he kills someone, he gets the healing. Like, that's really nice, man. That's really, really nice. He's getting 5 damage there. He's getting 6. He's got this little neat combo. And then she's got the shotgun. There's an argument to be made to give him the shotgun as well. Because he could kill someone, get bravado, and then hit like an AoE with the shotgun, but I don't know. I think this is okay for right now. Trinkets wise, what can we give you? Let's remove this. Oh, this also resists Jinxed. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So, do we care more about luck and HP or Jinxed? Tough to say. Do we know what Jinxed is? Let's do this. Okay. And then... So we've got the swap. You know, maybe what we do is we give her the melee weapon. Because with the swap, maybe we can position next to people and then... or maybe within range of people and still have an attack. And then I could give the shotgun to... You're pretty tanky, too. Let's give you the shotgun. Why not? Alright. So, cards-wise, I think we're good. We still have a couple of extra that I might as well throw in. I won't be able to get any, like, benefits of them. Unless... Do I see somebody that has a really good straight? Oh, yeah, I could go Transfusion 2. With that of any character in sight, however, you can only transfuse with humans. Range 12. What's the difference here? Oh! This targets allies, and this targets anyone. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, that is very intriguing. So it's a straight or it's these, not both. Oh, this is fascinating. Okay. Oh, man. Transfusing with the enemy just seems so powerful. If he's low, right? So I kind of... Okay, so for this to be really good, I got to dangle him. I got to dangle him a bit. Get him low, swap it, poof, right? But when he kills somebody, he gets patching up, and we can kill a lot if we have Pistolero. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Oh, but then I could still get 2 pair on him. You know what? Let's go with the straight. Oh, he gets all this stuff too? Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, now I understand. That's okay. So this actually gives everything below it. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. Okay, so we actually just want to form the best hands. That's actually nice. I was thinking it was kind of like trade-offs, you know? Let's give you this pair. Get rid of that. Can't give you 2 pair, unfortunately. And then I can give you some luck, I guess. Okay, that's cool. So this actually does stack, essentially. That is not at all... I thought we'd even tried a straight at one point, and then these were gone. That's kind of weird. Oh, that's nice, too. It gives you that little breakdown if you're unfamiliar. All right, good. Well, this is our setup now, so let's begin.
Seems like the train passed through all right.
And here come the dead ones, those revenants.
They're nothing more than armed carrion, risen by the passage of the train.
Look, this must be where the survivors barricaded themselves.
We need to get to them before those revenants.
Just in case, we could also secure some resources.
lot of enemies. Holy smokes.
Let's go.
Okay. Guys, let's wrap it up here. We are going to have our hands full, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.